yes, the Lord. Give thanks and praises to the Lord.
Hey, Food Inquirer, Al Mancini with you once again. This time I am here with the mighty Dr. No of Bad Brains. How are you, man?
Good.
I'm doing well, man. The reason I got you out here is because in addition to being one of the, in one of the greatest rock bands of all time who are here to play here in Las Vegas tonight over at the House of Blues, you're also a part-time or full-time organic farmer back at home?
Not a farmer. I just like to grow my own stuff, and when I can, as much as I can, but not a farmer.
Okay, well, I just spent a couple hours on an organic farm just a few miles, well, okay, maybe an hour outside of Las Vegas, and the food is being used here at the Palms, and I figured you might have a little fun coming upstairs and checking it out with me.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, man. Hello, my fellow foodies. Welcome to Nove Italiano, one of the grandest restaurants here in Las Vegas. A restaurant that I named, and my co-authors, of course, named one of the 50 essential restaurants in our book, Eating Las Vegas. And I'm here with a true meeting of the minds. We have Chef Gino Bernardo. We have Dr. No of Bad Brains, one of the greatest punk rock, hardcore. What do you guys like to be called? How do you describe your music?
Music.
Music. Okay, one of the greatest music bands, not to be confused with those non-music bands, of all time. A band truly close to my heart. And these guys have a lot in common. First of all, they both love music. More importantly, they both love organic farming. I just went out yesterday, and we're going to show you a few clips. Hopefully you can check this out. A few clips. Gino, how far out of town is your little farm?
It's about an hour drive straight here from the Palms, about 45 miles.
Okay, so we get 45 miles away from Las Vegas, and take a look at what Gino is doing out there.
Tile games and casinos, and they were cheap in an apartment, an elementary store. There's a town up there.
I know exactly. My grower. Hope the ride was okay.
Yeah, that's great.
We've just been doing business and business and business, and this year has just been the greatest. And now, like last year, the winds were horrible, right? I mean, it was crazy. And then this year's just been perfect. And I said, you know what, we're gonna go full. We got farm to fork salad, and I come out here once a week. I work with them. We talk about what's gonna grow, what's not gonna grow. So that's why it's so cool, Al. You know what I mean? It's like it's unpredictable.
This is an arugula. This would be a black seed mustard. We have what's coming to an end of Mizuna mustard and going to seed. We have some giant red leaf on the end. Then we have a Siberian kale, Scotch blue curl kale, white Russian kale, red Ursa kale, green wave mustard. We grow a lot of mustards. Probably our most popular mix is the spicy mix. So we use an awful lot of mustards.
And that keeps you from having to use pesticides and other...
Will not use any chemical whatsoever. Right. Never.
Well, it's amazing because I talk to people all the time and they'll always say, nothing grows in the desert. And I know there are a lot of farmers out here, and not that far, even some closer to Las Vegas. I mean, so it's generally a misconception, right?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, he's the one to tell you. I mean,
there's a lot of good growers out here. They're small, they're gardeners, but the Pahrump Farmers Market that they have, and I think they start in the 20th of May, and they're open on Saturdays.
Every Saturday?
Every Saturday, starting May.
So
like
out here in Pahrump, we do cover cropping. Well, Patrick the farmer, that's his little trick, because it can get so windy and the extremes are so different out here. So we'll cover it, and then you also see all the water bottles over there during the daytime. That will hit, the sunlight will hit it. That will disperse some heat, and then at nighttime it will keep the crops warm.
So, your natural method of heating is
Yes, natural method of heating. Yeah, the covering of the crops. So the wind. So what we're trying to do is protect the crop from the wind, and then also the heat itself. And then at nighttime it will reverse in the effect. All the water bottles will release the heat, and the cover will keep all the heat in.
I don't think he knows. Yeah. We're a lot closer to playing how many miles away.